Hey boo, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Sheila. Thank you so much for watching this video on my YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. So today I am doing another pregnancy update. Now, my last video was 7 and 8 weeks and I've kind of fell off, but we're gonna catch back up, okay? Because this video is gonna be 9 to 12 weeks. Today is June 1st, which I am officially 12 weeks. I'm starting my 12 weeks right now. Well, today. So we're gonna do an update. I guess up to 12 weeks because I haven't went through the 12 weeks yet. So this is really 9 to 11 weeks. So I'm just gonna update you guys on things that have changed, things that kind of stayed the same, and any new situations that I'm facing now. So in my last video I pretty much talked to you guys about my first doctor's appointment. I've had my second one already, so I'm going to talk to you guys about that. And then some of the things that have not changed is I still have that metal taste in my mouth. So still doing peppermints, which I need to take one now because I feel like it's coming. I feel like I do these videos each time right after I eat, which makes me have to have a mint in my mouth when I do these videos. So the metal taste is still there. Sleeping has been a little different, meaning I'm still tired a lot, but I've noticed in the last couple of, like a week or so, that I'm not taking naps. Like I'll lay down, but I'm not sleep. Like in the middle of the day I'll take a nap because right now I'm not working. So I'll take a nap. Well, I'll say I'm going to take a nap and I'll lay down and just lay there. And I think it's also because I have a lot on my mind. I'm a little stressed at this moment right now. Then I always have Netflix on, or I'm on my phone when I'm laying down. So I think that also is contributing to me not taking naps. But I could go a whole day now without taking a nap. But of course, at the end of the day, I'm like super tired, and then I sleep early, or I want to sleep for a longer period of time. One of the sleep changes that I've noticed is, depending on which way I sleep, I feel discomfort or uncomfortable. So if I sleep on my right side, that's the best. And I did Google it one day, like what's the best side or best way to sleep. And it did say your left side is the best. If I sleep on my right side, I'm okay. But I feel like I can't sleep on that side for a long period of time. Like I'll eventually have to switch over and change. But then there's some nights where I can sleep on my right side the whole night and I'm fine. So I don't know. It's just like trial and error. Like each day is like something new. Of course, sleeping on my stomach, that's just not gonna work anymore. I was trying to get in some sleep on my stomach before my stomach gets really big, because I was like, I ain't gonna be able to do this for months and months and months. But I think we already passed that point, because I ain't gonna be able to do it. Sleeping on my back or laying on my back is okay, but I can't do it for a long period of time. Like I start feeling pressure in my back, and I've also heard that you shouldn't do that anyway, especially the bigger you get, because you're putting all that pressure on your lower back, and then you're gonna have back problems and back pain and stuff like that. So I don't do that. So really sleeping on my left side and sometimes on my right side is the best. Before, I think these last couple weeks, I could sleep however I wanted to sleep and I wasn't bothered. Like I was okay either way. But part of the process, gotta sleep uncomfortable so my baby will be okay. Now I'm eating all day. Like before I was eating all day, but now it's like, because I can't eat big meals, or because I can't eat, because I feel like I have to make myself eat, I will literally eat every other hour. So like for instance, I'll wake up and I'll make pancakes. I will only be able to eat one pancake. Then maybe in 2 hours I'll eat another pancake. Or you know, like I just can't eat a full balanced meal at one time. So I'm literally eating throughout the day very small portions, or I'm cutting my meals in half and eating it twice. So like I'll make dinner and I'll make me a plate and I'll probably eat half of it, and then an hour later I'll eat the other half, because it's not that I'm full, it's just that I can't eat anymore. Like I just don't feel like I can eat anymore. I'm making myself eat. So I'm like eating literally, I feel like all day. And then lately I'm just tired of eating. So like a lot of times I'm just like, I don't even feel like it. And I'm starving, so it's like I know I have to eat, and I feel bad because as someone who is carrying a child, I feel like I'm depriving the baby of what it needs to grow. But it's like from getting it from here to there is the issue. Like I can smell food and see stuff and be like, oh, that smells so good. But then when it's time to eat it, I'm just like, and then I do this thing where I crave everything I see. So like when I'm hungry, we could pass by Popeyes and I'm like, oh, I want some fried chicken. Then we could pass by Papa John's. Oh, I want some. It's like, and I'll literally crave it. Like I'll want it so bad I can almost taste it. But it literally is everything I see when I'm hungry. But then I'll get whatever it is and be like, I'll take a bite, you know? So this eating thing is just ever changing. And then at first when I was eating, I could eat anything. But now it's kind of like, food is not enjoyable to me anymore. It's kind of like I'm just eating because I have to eat, because it's part of what I have to do as a human being and for my baby. You know what I mean? So it's like nothing really excites me. Nothing makes me like excited. One thing that I feel like I could eat every day, or I could eat at the end of each day, is ice cream. Like ice cream is the only thing that's consistent that I crave. But everything else, I don't have cravings like people say. You get cravings. Like I haven't had a craving, but like ice cream literally is the one thing that I want at any time of the day, all day. Excuse me. That I could eat whenever. And it was bad because for like 2-3 weeks, I literally, when I went grocery shopping, would buy ice cream. Like, and I would have ice cream at the house. I might not eat it every day, but just knowing I have it and being able to eat it just made me feel some kind of comfort. Because ice cream is really easy to eat. And then it's not a big commitment. It's not like, I don't know, that just seems to be the one thing that I can eat. I think for the summertime, since it's so hot now, I'm probably going to do popsicles and get some of those in the refrigerator. It's just something to eat or put in my system that will cool me down. One thing I have noticed is I can't drink cold water. Like water straight from the refrigerator. I have to take it out, let it sit for 30, sometimes an hour, and then let it just be cool water, and then I could drink it. When I drink cold water, especially when it's really hot outside, it feels good from like the time it hits my tongue to the time it gets like right here. But on that trip down to my stomach, it feels, it's like I feel nothing but the coldness, and it's like my body doesn't like it. Especially when it gets closer to my actual stomach area, and I think closer to the umbilical cord and the baby and stuff. It's just like, like, it just feels really, I can't explain it. It just feels really, really weird. So it's like, I want cold water, but I can't drink cold water. So I have to drink cool water, which, when it's really hot outside, I would prefer cold water. I don't know. So it's just like crazy. I think that's all the difference with the food. I've been trying to eat, like I said last video, I've incorporated milk, orange juice to get like calcium, things like that. And then I'm trying to eat a lot more eggs. For some reason, when I think of scrambled eggs now, I don't, like, I just be like, I'll make it for my husband, but like for me, I'm like, I have like no desire to eat it. It's not like it makes me nauseous or anything because I haven't really ate it, but it's just the thought of it makes me like, So I haven't eaten scrambled eggs in like 4 weeks, but like I'll do boiled eggs, things like that, because I'm trying to get more eggs in my system. Trying to get some lemon in my system. Like I'm just trying to eat a lot of things that I'm seeing in my app or that I'm being advised is really good for a developing baby. So that's pretty much it when it comes to food. And then I've had to switch up my snacks. Like before I would snack on like strawberry and grapes, which those two together for some reason is freaking amazing. Then I would get like peanuts. Then I started eating chips. Then I think today actually I'm gonna do popcorn. Like, it's like I can't eat the same snacks all the time because then I get tired of it, or I just don't have the interest in it anymore. So it's like I'll change it up every week, but then I'll go back to eating the same snack like 3 weeks later, but I just can't do it consistently. So I'm trying to like play a trick on my mind. So yeah, looking for more snack ideas and things like that. I still have the metal taste in my mouth, which I kind of told you guys a little bit about that last video, my last update. And then I did go to my, this, before I tell you about the second doctor's appointment, this might be TMI. So if you don't want to hear nothing they got to do with down there and the changes, you know, you might want to go on and skip this part. But I have noticed, my doctor says it's normal and everywhere else lets you know that this might happen. But I have noticed that I have vaginal discharge. Like, it's a lot. It's not a lot like my underwear is wet every day, but it's like, it is more than normal, and it's different. It looks a little different. It's like thicker, but that's not normal, you know. So yeah, my body's doing things that's so interesting. Oh, and then I wanted to let y'all know, for a while I was getting like these, I guess you'll call it pain, but it's not like so painful. It's just a little like when it happens I'm just like but then, you know, it passes. But it's like in my back area, like right here, kind of keep getting little kind of like little jabs or pain, but I don't know if that's my hip flexors and stuff stretching or whatever. I'm not sure, but I have been getting those every once in a while, and sometimes I'll press against it. It doesn't really help. I mean, it helps for that moment because of that pressure on it, but then it continues to happen every once in a while. So thinking it's just part of the baby growing, so and my body getting ready for this change. I think that's it. Yep, I think that's it. I'm gonna tell you guys about my second doctor's appointment. Now, this doctor's appointment was the appointment where we did it all. So of course, every time I go, they weigh me, they do the blood pressure. So like I said earlier, I'm not working right now, so that's a little stressful. Even though the job I was doing, like, I hated it, and I think it was just time for me to go. Like, there was so many things happening there that it just was like, I didn't see myself staying there throughout my pregnancy, to be honest, because I felt like I would be so stressed, and it would just, like, I just felt like it was not the best place. So I'm not that upset that I'm not working there anymore. I'm kind of just upset the way everything went down, but it is what it is. And it's kind of like a blessing in disguise, because I've been feeling like really sickly, very tired, a lot of discomfort. So it's like, if I was working, I wasn't going to be productive anyway during this time period that I have not been working. It's like I just been feeling discomfort, so it kind of worked out. So when they did my blood pressure, I was stressed. My blood pressure was high, so I kind of understood, like, I'm stressed about that. Then I have to get a new car, and I want to get a car that's, you know, more mom friendly, safe, and things like that. So it's just like a lot of things that we have going on, and we were supposed to go to California, so trying to figure that out. Just a lot. So yeah, I can see why my blood pressure was high. So we did the blood pressure, we did the temperature, they weighed me. I had to pee again into a little container. Then we did, we have midwives there that kind of are with you throughout the whole pregnancy. We sat with the midwife. She told me about, finally got a list of things that I could take while I'm pregnant. So like if I have a cold, if I have a headache, if diarrhea, or like anything that you normally would have just in regular life, they gave me a list of what was safe to take for all those things. So that was helpful. I'm still trying to not take medicine for real. Like, I'm still trying to push through. But now that I have a list and I know if I feel like I can't handle it, I know what I could take instead of guessing or hoping that this is safe. So we got that. And then we talked about what I should be eating and what I can't eat. So of course, like, you know, deli meats, seafood, especially fish and things that have mercury, just all kinds of stuff like that. We talked about that. We talked about some of the scans and testings that they can do to figure out if your baby has this or that. We talked about that. What else? She asked me if I was breastfeeding. If I was planning to breastfeed. I am planning to breastfeed. She did tell me something I did not know. I know breastfeeding is really, really good for the baby, for the mom, and I heard it helps you snap back. So I'm here for that. But she did tell me if you breastfeed 6 months, at least 6 months, it helps reduce your chances of breast cancer. So I was like, girl, okay. I didn't know that. So that was good to know. We did a breast check. She did a breast exam. What else? Oh, and then we heard the baby's heartbeat. So this time they didn't do a vaginal ultrasound. This time we just listened to the baby's heartbeat. So she had the little machine. It was like maybe like this big. And then it had the little thing where she put the gel on. And then we just heard the baby's heartbeat. So this time we heard it. So it was a little different than seeing the heartbeat. So it was like, and we were like, oh my gosh, that heartbeat is fast. And she was like, actually in the beginning it's really, really fast, which is great because it's like, you know, growing and things. So she said your baby's heartbeat is perfect. So 2 different people told me my baby's heartbeat is perfect. So I feel like I'm doing good. So we was excited about that. And hearing the heartbeat, I think I cried more this time than I did last time. And then we talked about some of the concerns I had. We had a lot of questions. So that's pretty much it. Then she sent me downstairs to the lab. So at the lab, they drew my blood. And y'all, I do not like needles. And I know what you're going to say before you put it in the comments. I got to get used to being poked throughout this whole pregnancy. And I'm working on it. But y'all, he put that, tied the thing right here. And then he got a good juicy vein. Like he said, he was like, that vein is juicy. You've been drinking your water. I was like, not as much as I should, but you know, moving on. So he put it in there and I had to look away. And y'all, as soon, and this is the part that bothers me with needle, it's the actual needle and then the blood. So as soon as he poked it, y'all, was like, the blood just was like, like it was coming out so fast. And I was like, that's a lot of blood. He had like the little tubes. He probably had like 8 of them. And he'll fill one up, close it, take another one, fill one up, close it, take another one, fill one up. I'm just like, oh my God, like, I'm not gonna have no blood left. Like, you about to kill me. And so then he reminded me that, like, now my body is making twice as much blood than normal. So, like, I will be fine. But he took a lot of blood. And I actually peed downstairs in the lab. I didn't pee upstairs when I was meeting with the nurse and the midwife. So then we did that test. So then all the results and everything came in. I got an email, I think, the end of the day for some of them, and then an email the next day letting me know all of them have been, all the results have came in. So that pretty much was it for the second visit. Oh, I had to go back upstairs to see my blood pressure before I left. They said they wanted to try one more time. I went back upstairs. It was better, but she just kind of was like, it's still a little high. And I think it was high for the same reason, because I've been having a lot on my mind. And then also because I had to go back and do it, it made me nervous. So I was a little bit more nervous. But I'm supposed to have an appointment this week to check up on my blood pressure, make sure everything's good. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that was our second appointment. And then my birthday was 2 days before our appointment, because my birthday was the day for Memorial Day. So for my birthday, we just ended up going to brunch. And then when we was at brunch, we're just sitting there waiting. We went to the Atlanta Breakfast Club, I think it's what it's called. We went there. And so we're just sitting there waiting for our table, whatever. And all of a sudden, I see one of my friends pull up, like 3 of my friends come around the corner. So I think I was in shock because I didn't scream or nothing. I just was like, because I was in shock. And then it was hot outside. You know, I'm pregnant. And But y'all, so they showed up and surprised me for my birthday, so that was fun. That's all I did, because honestly, after the brunch, halfway through the brunch, I was like, oh, I'm sleepy. But I was so happy they drove all the way to Atlanta to hang out with me that I was like, I'm going to suck it in. I'm going to try to, like, you know, find some energy deep down inside that I don't have, but I'll find some. So we ended up staying there and talking for hours, and it was so fun. We talked about maybe baby shower ideas, things like that. And then after that, me and hubby were going to go to the jazz festival. But y'all, it was so hot, and there was so many people. Like, we didn't even go into the park yet, but just parking, we would have had to park so far away and walk. And I'm not about to walk. Like, I was scared I was going to literally pass out. Like, that's how hot it was. So we ended up going to get some ice cream, because y'all know I can eat ice cream any day of the week. And then we ended up coming home and just like chilling and stuff like that. And honestly, although it was the most chill birthday I probably had, I was happy because one, I didn't have to lie to people to hide the fact that I'm pregnant. And then two, it was just kind of like, I did something for my birthday, and now I'm relaxing. Like, I came home, I threw that dress off, I got into bed, I put Netflix on. Like, I was fine. So we're gonna announce that we're pregnant on my birthday, but we decided to change because I kind of want to make sure that I get through the first trimester before we make that announcement. So we're gonna be making the announcement this month in June. So we'll see how that goes. And this video might be up after June. So basically, clearly by the time this video is out, you guys will know that we're pregnant. But yeah, we kind of waited to do it in June because we wanted just to get through the first trimester, and then it's just going to be a little bit more special to do it in June. There's multiple reasons. Of course, I'll have all the information on my Facebook, Instagram, so y'all make sure y'all follow me there. I'm really excited about starting this 12 weeks today because this is the last week in the first trimester, and I'm so excited because I'm really hoping I get my energy back and that the metal taste leaves me. Like, that would be lovely. And then I'm trying to be a little bit more productive. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning out our second bedroom, which we use for everything. Videos like this one, office space. We now have a bed in here, so it's kind of like second bedroom. There's a boxing thing set up here. We just use it as an extra room. So I'm trying to start cleaning it out. I kind of already know the crib and stuff I want. So yeah, that's kind of where we are right now. We're very excited. My husband kisses my stomach pretty much every day before he goes to work, which is so funny to me because I'm like, I'm not even big yet. But I mean, got a little pudge, a little bump, you know. But yeah, so that's the update for 9 to 11 weeks, and today I start my 12 weeks, so I'll have an update of what that's like coming up very soon. And as always, if you have comments, advice, just want to let us know how your experience was at this stage in your pregnancy, please put that down below. Let's share, let's learn, let's encourage each other. And some people are getting ready to start these weeks that I just finished, so add your comments, add your 2 cents. Let's all try to figure this thing out together. So I do appreciate you guys for watching this video, and I'll have more bump dates, pregnancy updates coming up. And before I go, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do like my first bump update, like let y'all see my little bump. It's really nothing there. I'm gonna pull my pants underneath my stomach so you could really see it. But I'm gonna let y'all see it. Let's see here. Not trying to flash nobody though. All right, y'all ready? This is where we are right now. It's a little something. So this is it with my pants underneath my stomach. I wanted to give y'all the true look, and then this is it with my pants over my stomach, so it's not as noticeable. So yep, that's my little bump. And like I said, I just started 12 weeks, so That's my little bump. I'm so excited. But thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys come back for more videos. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thanks. I'll see y'all later. Have a good day.